think we should play the original. We gotta teach them guys the original songs, dude.
Alright.
Check us out. Check us through that.
Hello. I am the most interesting man in the world. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Well, I hear the train a-comin'. It's rollin' round the bend. Oh, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. But I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin' on down San Antone. When I was just a baby, my dad probably had one of these albums. And he was smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. Oh, I know I can't be free. Well, I hear that lonesome whistle, and that's what tortures me. What the heck? I painted this wall up here. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Painted all that one night, hanging out, playing some guitar, writing Stone Jack Baller songs. Whoa. What is that? What is that? I'm scared of that picture. It's an interesting picture. It's been here for a very long time. And this, whoa. What is that? Fire. Alright, so this is my Poseidon, man. I did this one night, hanging out. And I was pretty much crashing here, writing songs, recording. Skitty let me paint it. Whoa! And that bird. And then he painted all this other stuff. And I did this dude. This dude reminded me of a guy I worked with. A hippie. I painted that, and then, whoa, I did this thing, and it freaked everybody out. They're like, what did you do that? What is that? Like, I even painted the wing. Yeah. One night I slipped in here. Oh, man. Fell and hit my head, and I woke up on the ceiling to that. Like, oh my God, what the fuck? And I woke up, tried to take a pee, woke up and fell, hit my head on the floor. Oh. Yeah, no good. Studio nightmare. Match Ketty dies. And this is a mirror in the turlet. Fresh breath. Whoa, things Skitty painted all over. Just a turlet. I painted the Marx Brothers in some kind of weird thing. I don't know, it was in the Marx Brothers. I got the tattoo later down the line. But yeah, man, that was the idea. I always wanted a Marx Brothers tattoo. I loved drawing Groucho. Alright, pal. This don't look like Chico, though. It looks like Burt Reynolds. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. And then I painted the Beatles. Sorta. Ship with a tree next to the toilet because you're taking a peeing on a tree. Don't go in there. No out in there. Wow. There's more records. The studio on the wall. Yup. The front door. We don't go in there. Who's that dude? What?
Where the hell you at?
I don't know. Nope. No poop. Oh, that's Kitty. He runs this place. He did all that stuff. The wall. The hallway. Wow. That's Skitty's song in the background. I did these stars too one night. I was hanging out. I did all those stars with a stencil. It's pretty cool, right? It was very patriotic. Did that one night hanging out. Writing songs, hanging out, painting and stuff. Door 10. We were turning hands. Skitty's always finding stuff on the street. 7. Diet. Man, this used to work. And now, soda's expensive. And it's bad for you. So we don't use that. We just block that away so nobody can touch it. I drew these. Painted these things. Hanging out. Whoa. And this is part of the loft where bands record and practice. Bunch of stuff up there, all kind of stuff. Skitty collects old furniture. I painted this wall one night, hanging out. Must have stayed here for like a couple months. Painted this tree, clouds and stuff. What?
It's under the white truck, white trucks or something. I see the white truck. You see it? All the way up there. Oh, it's right behind the tire. Fuck. You gotta...
What is it? Do you see it?
That's a cat. Alright,
Just go.
That's
a cat.
Persian cat.
Yeah, it's a cat.
Yeah, that cat was born in the back. That's the one in the wild pack.
That's the back door. There's a tree. Hey, there's a tree. So, this is the old Stone Jack Baller room. Back in the day. And, that still used to be our old room. It's not anymore, but all this stuff packed away. Keeps the noise out. Skitty's constantly putting stuff in here. Somebody put albums all over the walls. Every inch of wall covered with album. Pretty cool. Feels good out. It's a nice night out. Ping pong table. Hanging out with fucking Freddie Fender. Another room. See, I painted that tree there. Pretty cool. It's like my little, I used to hang out here and I was like, fuck, I'm always in here. And you'll lose track of time. You won't know what fucking day it is hanging out in here.
I know what day it is.
Yeah. I had those like, I'm sick of looking at the inside. I want to see the outside. So I painted these trees. Oh, look at that. It's pretty cool. It's a Skitty original song right here. Kicking, man. Funk. Who's playing guitar on this? This is the private. This is the big band room. Move this stuff out. Every wall. That is actually alive. The other side of it is on the other side of the wall. Don't worry. You need to feed it. It hangs out there. That's not dead. That's not dead.
Say you need a diamond ring. Say you need a diamond watch.
This is interesting right here.
Say you need a diamond necklace. She rolls the thing of this.
Who? Who are these?
Troublemaker.
She's a troublemaker?
She's a troublemaker.
She's a troublemaker.
The guy playing the guitar.
Yeah.
It's her brother.
That's her brother?
And they're all signing the money.
That these days. Sister?
See. I mean, we had our moments. When they fell asleep, I got it.
Now, who's that?
Her.
Oh.
She's another troublemaker.
Alright. What's her name?
Troublemaker, but
She haunts this place.
sometimes.
Who painted that? Wow.
I don't know.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it.
These are cool chicks, man.
Who's that? She's like freaky.
I don't know what that is.
That's like an actual Norristown person. That must be a painting of a woman that lived in Norristown.
Most happiness is
Who is
I
that?
listen to them now. They're very strict, but they help me.
That's creepy, Skitty.
I got enough going on with them. I don't need no aggravation.
Skitty is haunted by spirits that live in paintings. Alright, look. Here she is.
She enjoys polo, horseback riding, and lives in Texas when she was young.
She's cute.
Third grade, she's going with cattle.
Where'd you record that, Skitty? Here?
Into my eyes, tell me what you see. Don't you realize just how you make once again. Make sure this is for you. Lying next to you, your eyes change colors, green and blue. I know this won't last real long, so I'll write about you, girl, and I'll put you in this song. I'm trying to tell you the way I feel about you.
Feeling it. Look into my eyes. Tell me what you see, girl. Don't you realize just how you make me feel? I'll never pull you close to me. Make sure this is for you. I'm trying to tell you the way you do. Hanging out.
Squeeze me tight, you'll find that
I want to show you guys something. Gas? Smell gas? Stars. Whoa. Is that me? Spirits. Smile, smile, yeah, smile. There's that painting again. Scary. Back to this other room. Oh man, this is the furniture. Oh. This is the furniture that we got arrested for. Yep, this is it. This is the furniture. Woman had died in the house, and our friend had a contract to clean the house out because it was so bad that nobody wanted to buy it because she was in there for 4 months with the heat blaring and nobody knew she was in there. And she had 2 German Shepherds and they ate her. It was horrific. So our friend was trying to buy the property and actually only had an agreement of sale. He didn't actually own it. So the neighbors called the cops on us for breaking and entering. Dumpster out front and everything. We ended up doing 25 hours in Montgomery County for stealing trash. There was just a dust on this stuff. See that? That's dead lady dust. Just the bacteria that grows when a dead body deforms. You can imagine 4 months alone what that's going to do to something like drywall. And the house was covered in fecal matter from the dogs, and it must have been crazy. The mailman found her during spring because they could smell it from the street, and they waited that long because nobody wanted to call, or I don't know what, but this is what we got arrested for. East Norton Police. 8 East Norton Police. If you look on Matt Cicchetti, Google my name, you'll find a nice little burglary rap that I was never convicted for, but it's on Google. Somebody made sure that was there. But yeah, all for this fucking furniture that they let us keep. That we ended up keeping. Went to court, they threw it out. Thank you, Esther Casilla. But yeah, that's the hutch. Oh man. Walking down to practice, helping this guy. What? Whoa. Whoa. Yellow. So that's it. Yep. This is where we practice. It's the drums.
Next episode, I'll ride the bike, treadmills together.
Alright.
Somehow we'll figure it out. Although it does look pretty damn good.
Shit, we play Sheppy's tall, you gotta wear 2 seats.
Bike, that's the best bike to go. I ride that motherfucker wild. It's probably like a 1,000 miles. It's probably like 1,000.
can't play the drums.
Enough to tell the ancient mariner in hell, when in the middle of nowhere, something somewhere out of the fog could come, and you might not hear it. If you weren't paying attention, we wouldn't have got home. It's like
Me and Skinny decided to go crabbing one night.
Another match left too, like they go match.
That's a big story. Well, me and Skitty go crabbing one night.
Can I follow you?
And we're out in Wildwood on the ocean. And we went out before dawn.
Dawn?
Or dusk. Yeah, we went out before dusk. And it got dark out. And we couldn't find our way back in. And we were going to get lost in the marsh. It was dark, and we had no lights on this boat. So we're out in the bay.
3 bushels.
High tide coming in, and we can't see because we went out in low tide.
It was before the perfect storm came out.
And all of a sudden, yeah, we were down the shore, hanging out, watching the perfect storm. Jaws was on, and I was going farewell and adieu. Dear poor Spanish lady. We were like, like a fishing trip, man. We were fishing. We had cookies and on the beach with girls and stuff. But all of a sudden, we're lost, and out of the water comes this boat, right? And it's this Gordon fisherman kind of guy, and he comes sailing in with this little dude. His little compadre is like sitting on the front of the boat with a light, like holding it out. And I said, he goes, ask him if we can follow him in. So I'm like, excuse me, can we follow you in? And all I heard back was, Ugh. And Skitty's like, what did he say? I said, he said, Ugh. And we both laughed like, oh, is he going to let us follow him in? So we followed him in, and we finally got to the dock where we were docking the boat. And we almost got lost once again out on the water in Jersey, as good sailors that we are. It's very true. And then what did we do? What were we bringing in though? We brought in 3 bushels of crabs. They were just crawling to the boat. We went out with hooks and lines and clams and fish heads, and we caught. They were perfect size too. They were like the perfect size, and they were just jumping in the boat. Unbelievable, craziest thing I ever saw in my life. People die in Alaska fishing on the ocean for crab, and they were just jumping into our boat in Wildwood. And then we ate crab all week. Came home. We were jamming for a little bit, and then the furniture thing happened. It was one big story that happened in a month. In a month, me and Skitty got on an awesome fishing trip, jamming shows, came home to getting arrested and thrown into Montgomery County for 25 hours. It was like, we were sitting, and when me and Skitty were sitting in G-Pod or whatever pod they had us in at the county, guess what was playing on the TV? The Perfect Storm. We were watching it in jail. It was cold as hell, and everybody was wearing their blankets and shit, sitting on the floor with their little pads that they give you. It's a fucking crazy experience. So this is running about 30 minutes here. We're like almost at a documentary of the Skitty band. This is where we practice. We cannot play the drums with it. Anyway. Wow. So, yep.
You see now, we hit.